Good morning, children. I hope that you are fine. Today, I want to describe about plants and animals. Do you like flowers? Do you like plants? Which plants you like most? Which is your favorite plant? Which color of the flowers you like most? Sometimes you may give lot of answers. Sometimes you may like a red colored flower. Sometimes you like a blue colored flower. So you like different colors of flowers. Sometimes your like may be against your friend like. So each and every individual they like flowers, they like fruits, they like trees, they like animals. Sometimes you may like your cat. Sometimes you may like your cat. Pet, these are all pet animals. Even wild animals are there. So you may like different species of plants. You may like different species of animals. So today let us study about natural vegetation and wildlife. So that you know that in our country India has more than 12 mega, one of the 12 mega biodiversity country in the world. Our country India, one of the 12 mega biodiversity country in the world. And India has a different species of plants and animals. India, you know that different species of plants and animals you can see in our country. So that here you can see that 47,000 plant species have been seen in our country. 47,000 plant species can be seen in our country. Look, our country's biodiversity. Our country has 47,000 plant species. You can see that 47,000 plant species are there in our country. So biodiversity can be seen in our country. 47,000 plant species. And India, we got 10th place in the world. We got the biodiversity. If we consider that we got 10th place in the world. 10th place in the world. When we consider about the plant species, 10th place we got in the world. In the world, we got 10th place in the world. And you know that 4th in the Asia. When we consider about the plant species, you can understand that 4th place is there in Asia and 10th place in the world. Look, we have biodiversity. We have a number of species of plants and animals we can see in our country. So next, 15,000 flowering plants are there. In our country, 15,000 flowering plants are there. Sometimes you may like plants. Sometimes in your courtyard, different kinds of plants may be there. Sometimes different colors of flowers are there. Sometimes the children may pluck the flowers and take one by one petals of that flowers. So sometimes they may like the flowers. Sometimes you won't allow anyone to pluck the flowers, because if you like the flowers very much, if you like the plants very much, you won't allow anyone to pluck the flowers. Why? Because we have 15,000 flowering plants are there. How many flowering plants are there? 15,000 flowering plants are there in our country. You know that 47,000 plant species, and we have 10th place in the world and 4th in Asia. And you know, 15,000 flowering plants are there in our country. 15,000 flowering plants are there in our country. And 6% in the world, if you consider about 6% flowering plants are there in our country, we should be proud, because 6% of the flowering plants are there in our country. From our country's contribution is 6% flowering plants. If we consider the total flowering plants, 6 percentage that we will get from our country India. India 6 percentage flowering plants are there in our country. In the world, if we calculate, 6 percentage is from India. How many flowering plant species are there in our country? 15,000 flowering plants are there in our country. So if I ask you a question, which flower you like very much? Sometimes you may say that rose flower, sometimes you may say that hibiscus, sometimes you may say that jasmine. So you may say different names. All these are flowering plants. These are all flowers. We like different flowers due to its fragrance, due to its color, due to its shape. Sometimes bell-shaped flowers are there. So that we like different flowers. These are all flowering plants. 15,000 flowering plants are there in India, and you know that 6 percentage of these flowering plants are from our country India. Their contribution is 6 percentage. 6 percentage flowering plants are from our country India. So next, sometimes you may ask, so then only flowering plants only? Yes, non-flowering plants also you can see in our country. Not only the flowering plants, you can see non-flowering plants also there in our country. So which are the non-flowering plants that can be seen in our country? Fungi, algae, then we will know that ferns, algae, fungi are examples of non-flowering plants. Which are the non-flowering plants that can be seen in India? Ferns, fungi, algae. These are all non-flowering plants. Which are the flowering plants? 15,000 flowering plants can be seen in our country. 6 percentage of the world's contribution is from our country India, and non-flowering plants also can be seen in our country India. Name the non-flowering plants that can be seen in our country. Fungi, algae, ferns, fungi, algae are examples of non-flowering plants. So that you can understand about the biodiversity of India, you can understand about flowering plants, you can understand about the plant species. How many plant species are there in India? 47,000 plant species. 47,000 plant species are there in our country India, and 15,000 flowering plants. Non-flowering plants like algae, fungi, ferns that can be seen in our country. Next, so 90,000 species of animals. Look how 90,000 species of animals can be seen in our country. 90,000 species of animals that can be seen in our country. 90,000 species of animals also can be seen in our country India. So we have rich varieties of fish. If a fish different varieties of fish are there, we can say that fishes. Different variety of fish that we can see in our country India. In our country India, rich variety of fish that can be seen in the marine areas. That's marine water or marine area. You can see that rich variety of fish that can be seen in our country. Once again, I will tell that our country is one of the total mega biodiversity country in the world. Our country is one of the total mega diversity country in the world, and we have 47,000 plant species, and we got 10th place in this one. When we consider about plant species, we got 10th place in the world. We got 10th place in the world. When we consider about plant species, we got 10th place in the world. 10th place in the world. That is great. And fourth in Asia. When we consider about Asia, that we go to fourth place about the planetary species. When we consider about the planetary species. Next, you know that 15,000 flowering plants that are existing in our country. How many plants? Flowering plants? How many species? 15,000 flowering plants. 15,000 flowering plants can be seen in our country. And 6% in the world. It is 6% in the world. 6% in the world, that is from India. Next, which are the non-flowering plants? The non-flowering plants are fungi, algae, ferns are examples of non-flowering plants. Next, 90,000 species of animals you can see in our country. Our country, that 90,000 species of animals that can be seen. So the next, you know, the rich variety of fish that in the marine areas of water. You can see that marine water. You can see rich varieties of fish in that can be seen in our country. Sometimes you may like fish. Sometimes you may have fish in your aquarium. In your aquarium may be different beautiful fish may be there. Fighter fish. Sometimes you may hear about fighter fish and other beautiful fish that you may have seen, and you may be interested in these kinds of fish. So, rich variety of fish that you can see in our country. Next, we want to know about our country's virgin vegetation. What do you know about virgin vegetation? You know that some plants no need the care of human beings. Some plants that may grow without the interference of human beings. Without the interference of human beings, some plants may grow. That will be automatically that may grow without pouring water, without putting manure, without caring of these plants. These plants automatically that may grow. So that we can call it as virgin vegetation. What is that? Virgin vegetation. If human beings, sometimes you may have plants. In that plants, you may water. You are watering that plants. You are putting manure to that plants, and you may take care of these plants. So that we can't say that is virgin vegetation. Virgin vegetation here means without any care, the plants will grow. Plants will grow without the help of human beings, without the interference of human beings, without the help of human beings. These plants may grow. These plants may grow without the interference of human beings, without the help of human beings. That plants we can call it as virgin vegetation. What is that? Virgin vegetation. What is virgin vegetation? Virgin vegetation here means that without the interference of human beings, that plants grow, that we can call it as virgin vegetation. No need to add manure, no need to put fertilizer, no need to take care of these plants. Without human interference, human aid, human help, without human aid or help, these plants may grow. These plants may grow without the interference of human beings. These plants automatically grow naturally without human aid and grow for a long time. And to grow for a long time. These plants may grow for a long time without human aid. That we can call it as virgin vegetation. Next, we want to know about indigenous plants. Plants are of two types. Plants are of how many types? Plants are of two types. Which are the two types of plants? That is indigenous, or we can say endemic. Endemic or indigenous plants. What is endemic plants? Endemic plants here means that plants grow in our country itself. That plants homeland is our country itself. That we can call it as indigenous plants or indigenous species of plants. That is Indian species plants. That is grown in our country. That homeland of that plants is our country. That is indigenous species. That is called endemic. That is called endemic. Endemic, that plants that grow in our country. That is the homeland of that species. That is species, Indian species, we can call it as indigenous or endemic species of plants. Next, we want to know about another type of plants, that is called exotic species of plants. What is exotic species of plants? Exotic species of plants here means that is grown in any other country and that will be important to our country, and we plant that trees in our country, that we can call it as exotic plants. Even though that plants are there in our country, these plants, the original home of that plants is not in India, that may be from any other country, that we plants we can call it as exotic plants. What is exotic plants? Plant species from outside countries, we can call it as exotic plants. What are exotic plants? Outside India, from that outside of the India, if we get some plants or if we import that plants and it will grow in our country, that we can call it as exotic plants. What plants? Exotic plants from outside India. Species of plants that is from outside India, that we can call it as exotic plants. What is indigenous or endemic plants? Endemic plants or indigenous plants means that is grown in our country. The homeland of that species of plants, that is our country itself. I hope that you understood endemic and exotic and exotic plants and endemic plants. Endemic and exotic plants. I hope that you understood the endemic plants and exotic plants. So once again, we want to know about all these things. That India, our country has one of the world major biodiversity country in the world. And we have 47,000 plant species, and we have 10th place in the world, and we have 4th in Asia, and we have 15,000 flowering plants that is grown in our country, and only 6% of these plants is from our country India. World contributions 6% is from our country, because we have 15,000 flowering plants. Then what are the non-flowering plants? The non-flowering plants are ferns, algae, fungi. Which are the non-flowering plants? Ferns, algae, fungi are examples of non-flowering plants. Examples of non-flowering plants: ferns, algae, fungi are examples of non-flowering plants. How many species of animals are existing in our country? Nearly 1,000 species of animals that are existing in our country. Nearly 1,000. Look, nearly 1,000 species of animals that are existing in our country, India. We have rich variety of fish. You know that we have rich variety of fish. We have rich variety of fish. Sometimes you may like a fish. Different fish are jellyfish, fighter fish, different types of fish. In aquariums, you may maintain sometimes jellyfish, then fighter fish and other fishes. So, rich variety of fish. And we have then we studied about virgin vegetation. What is virgin vegetation? Virgin vegetation here means that some plants in our country that grown without the human aid. Aid means help. Without the human aid, some plants grow. With the help of sunlight, with the help of rain, that automatically will grow. We don't need to water plants. We don't need to add fertilizer or manure to that plants. Without the human aid, these plants automatically will grow. That we can call it as virgin vegetation. That is called virgin vegetation. Next, you know that there are two types of plants in our country. In our country, there are two types of plants. Which are the two types of plants? Indigenous or endemic plants. That is original form of that plant species is from our country, India. But next is exotic, that is outside our country, India. Outside our country, India, that we can call it as exotic plants. What is indigenous plants? Indigenous plants, that plant species, the original home is in our country. But what is exotic? That means that the plants that grow in outside our country, India. That is outside our country, India. Next, we want to know about the flora and fauna. Sometimes you may hear the word flora and fauna. What is flora? What is fauna? Flora here means plants. What is flora? Flora here means plants. What is flora? Flora means plants. So what is fauna? Fauna automatically you may say that is animals. If flora is plants, automatically fauna may be animals. Yes, you are correct. Fauna, that is animals. Flora and fauna. Flora means plants. Plant species we can call it as flora. Animal species we can call it as fauna. Flora, we have large areas of flora and fauna, which means that plants and animals that are existing in our country. That we can together, these plants and animals together, that habitat together, we can call it as animal kingdom. What is animal kingdom? The plants and animals exist in forest, that areas we can call it as animal kingdoms. All these animals, plants and these birds, all these are living in the forest. That maybe it is in the jungles. So that their living, that their habit is that in jungle. So that we can call it as animal kingdom. That is nothing but animal kingdom. What is animal kingdom? Animal kingdom here means the plants as well as the animals that exist in an area, that we can call it as animal kingdom. Next, we want to study about the relief features. Relief features of this natural vegetation and wildlife. So that we want to know about the relief features. We want to know about relief features. What are the relief features? You can say which are the relief features. Name the relief features. First one, land. First one, land. What is the importance of land? I am not describing about land, but I am describing how the land affects the growth of plants and growth of plants. You know that plants, animals, human beings, these are all interdependent. So some people may think that without plants we can live. No. Without plants, human beings can't exist. Without animals, human beings can't exist. Because human beings that are depending on plants as well as animals. Plants, all these plants, from the plants only we get all kinds of fruits, then cereals and other things, even grains, cereals, then fruits, all these things we get from the plants. So we cannot neglect the importance of plants. So what we will do? We have to plant more trees and save our earth. Save earth. We can say the slogan that save earth, plant trees. Plant trees, save our earth. So that plants are very essential for the existence of human beings, because the balance of our economy depends upon plants and animals. If we kill all the animals, we cannot live, because you know that the human beings, they are depending on plants as well as animals. We eat the flesh of animals and we depend on the fruits, then cereals and grains from these plants. So we are depending plants as well as animals. So you have heard about carnivorous, herbivorous, omnivorous. What is carnivorous? Carnivorous, it here means that they are eating flesh. So these flesh eating that human beings, they can eat flesh as well as they can depend on plants. Some suppose if you are not using flesh and other things, you may be called as a vegetarian. You may be called as a vegetarian. So that is called carnivorous, herbivorous and omnivorous. And omnivorous. I hope that you understood. Next, let us discuss about different types of vegetation. First one, tropical evergreen forest. What is tropical evergreen forest? We will discuss. Next, tropical deciduous forest. Next, tropical tall forest and shrubs. And next, modern forest, then mangrove forest. Which are the different types of forest that is existing in different types of vegetation? First one is tropical evergreen forest. Second one, tropical deciduous forest. Then tropical tall forest and shrubs. And the next one, modern forest. Next one is mangrove forest. These are the different types of vegetation. Vegetation here means plants. Plants we can call it as vegetation. You know that different species of plants that are existing in our country, that is indigenous as well as outside. You have learned, you have listened my class that indigenous plants and exotic plants, that is from outside, that plants also there in our country. The different types of vegetations you can see that first one is tropical evergreen forest, second one tropical deciduous forest, then third one tropical tall forest and shrubs, modern forest and mangrove forest. Sometimes you may have heard about mangrove forest. What is mangrove forest? Mangrove forest means this forest that will be grown in the marshy areas or the near the riverside or marshy areas. These forests that is grown. These are the important feature of this plant that you know that suppose there is a plant, this mangrove plant. This root that go deep into the soil. So that is underwater. The roots that go deep into the water, and it reaches just reaches the soil. It reaches soil. This much of this you can see this mangrove forest. In this mangrove forest, you can see in this mangrove forest, this the root of this tree that goes deep into the soil and penetrating the minerals and other extracts penetrating through deep into the soil and penetrating all these things. That is the importance of this mangrove forest. Another importance of this mangrove forest that it has been said that this mangrove forest can prevent tsunami also. How this mangrove forest can prevent the tsunami? These mangrove forests are grown near the river line or riverside. You can see these mangrove trees are grown. These mangrove trees are grown abundantly near the riverside. And when this tsunami occur, that times it stops the flow of these tides. The tides, big tides that may come towards this shore, that times these trees, you know the importance of these trees, that the root that go deep into the soil, so that will be stopped. The roots will be grown like this, so that these roots will stop the flow of the great flow of these tides, so that in a certain extent, the tsunami also can prevent this mangrove forest. So that many scholars are of the opinion that these mangrove forest that helps to prevent from tsunami. So that may help to prevent tsunami. So the mangrove forest has gained importance. Another importance of this mangrove forest is that these mangrove forests are shelter to many kinds of birds. These mangrove forests that are shelter to many birds. Many endangered birds, what are endangered species of plants and animals? Endangered species of plants and animals here means that these plants and animals are going to extinct. They will disappear from the earth. So what is our duty? Being a student, being a citizen of India, being a student, you must protect these plants. You must protect the animals because it's our duty to protect these plants and animals. Otherwise, what will happen, sir? You know, these animals that may extinct from our country. Many animals, dodo bird. Have you heard about dodo bird that extinct from the world itself? Dodo bird that is extinct from the world. You may have heard about giant panda. Giant panda. This panda that is endangered species of animal. Endangered species of animal. Only less number of species of panda, giant panda can be seen. That can be seen. Panda can be seen. So that we must protect this panda also. Not only these kinds of, all these endangered species should be protected by human beings. Otherwise, what will happen, sir? They may extinct from our earth. For which purpose human beings are killing these animals and these kinds of birds and animals? Why people are killing these birds and animals? For feather, for skin, for tusk, skin, teeth, then skin, all this, even flesh also kill these animals. So that people, that is called poaching. So that for different purpose, people kill these animals, plants, and other these kinds of species. But one thing you remember that these plants, animals, and species of these things, if they disappear from our earth, definitely what will happen, sir? That species will be extinct from our earth. That will disappear from our earth. Then you may think that if animals will disappear from our earth, if plants will extinct from our earth, species will extinct from our earth, what will happen to human beings? So sometimes you may think that if plants will die, if animals will die, if birds will die, if that may extinct or disappear from our, what will happen? Nothing will happen. So we will live. In order to live this earth, we have to maintain the balancing of the ecosystem. That is called balancing of the ecosystem. In order to maintain the ecosystem, in order to maintain the balance of the ecosystem, plants are necessary, animals are necessary, human beings are also necessary. So we cannot neglect the importance of plants. We cannot neglect the importance of animals. We cannot neglect the importance of human beings. So plants, animals, and human beings are very essential for the existence of balancing the earth. In order to balance the earth, otherwise what will happen? Imbalance may occur. You know that one is depending on another. That herbivores are there, then carnivores are there, then omnivores are there. Carnivorous, that flesh eating, all these species we can call as that is carnivorous. Then herbivorous, plants depending on plants. That will be if they depend on plants, that we can call as herbivorous. Then what is omnivorous? Human beings are considered omnivorous. It means that depending on not only plants but also animals. So human beings, for the existence of human beings, plants and animals are very essential. Without animals, without plants, human beings cannot exist in the society. So in order to maintain the ecosystem, in order to maintain the balancing of our ecosystem, what is necessary? Plants and animals are necessary. That is why many schools started the Eco Club. What is the importance of Eco Club in schools? Through these club, children will be aware about the importance of plants and animals. Plants and animals that should be protected. They will conduct different sessions in this club about the importance of plants, importance of animals, and they will give awareness to other children. They will awareness to the societies also, so that plants and animals animals can be protected. Once these plants and animals they will be protected, then only human beings can exist. So balancing our ecosystem, that is very essential. Otherwise imbalance may happen. Definitely that may lead to the destruction of human beings. You know that may leads to the destruction of human beings. Many species that has disappeared. You know that dinosaur or dinosaur that disappeared from our earth. Then dodo birds that disappeared from our earth. So that many now also many species are very less in number, that we want to protect such kinds of species of plants, birds and animals. So government has different plans to protect these different plans and projects are there to protect the plants. How government want to protect the plants? By the government want to protect this wildlife by different kinds of rules and regulations. Through these rules and regulations, government want to protect the animal as well as plants life. Otherwise, what will imbalance may happen? You have heard about the reserved forest. Why government is protecting the reserved forest or the forest? Some forest government is protecting that forest. We can call it as reserved forest. The main reason is that some plants that are going to extinct, so that the government plants certain certain kinds of endangered plants in that forest, and that will be protected, and nobody will be allowed to enter into that forest, and for woods, honey or anything like that, not allowed to enter that forest. Why? The pure aim of our government is to protect these plants. Without the plants, human beings can't live, because all these plants are very essential for the existence of human beings. So that you try to understand that it's very essential to protect all the plants and animals. Then only we can protect all these endangered species. Let us unload my weights. First of all, we studied about the natural vegetation. What is natural vegetation? Natural vegetation here means the life of the plants that we can call it as natural vegetation. All this that is kind of flora and fauna. Plants life, animal life. That is flora and fauna. Then we discussed about the different species of plants. Next, last we discussed about the types of vegetation. Then we discussed about the mangrove forest, importance of plants and animals also we discussed. I am going to wind up the session. Thank you, children.